Hi, welcome. In this video, we are going to be doing polynomial long division, but we're going to use a non-linear divisor. So that means the number I'm dividing by, the polynomial, is not linear. So let me get a polynomial out. How about this one? 3x to the fourth power minus 4x cubed plus 12x squared and plus 5. All right, and I am going to divide this by x squared minus 2x plus 1. Okay, you notice nonlinear because I have a squared term. Okay, now anywhere that there are missing factors, like here, there's no x to the first power, you have to put in the missing factor. It's like a place value that's missing. You have to have something to hold the place value. Just like, for example, if I were writing the number 302, I have to write it as 302. I need this place value here. Otherwise, it'll only say 32, and there's a big difference between 302 and 32. So, same thing. When there's a place value missing, when we're doing the division, you have to put in the place value, whether it is in the divisor or the dividend. Okay? Does not matter. You've got to put in place values. So, I'm going to start out my long division. So, I have x squared minus 2x plus 1. That goes on the outside, my division symbol. And then this polynomial goes on the inside. 3x to the fourth minus 4x to the third plus 12x squared plus 0x, there's my placeholder, plus 5. Okay? Now, I say to myself, what times x squared will give you 3x to the fourth? Well, I need a 3 and I need an x squared. So I take 3x squared times x squared and I get 3x to the fourth. Then I take this times each of the other factors. So 3x squared times negative 2x gives you negative 6x to the third. 3x squared times 1 gives you plus 3x squared. And then I have to subtract. So let me change colors for my subtraction. So subtracting, it means I change the sign of the bottom line. Minus and a negative becomes a plus. And I subtract. So we subtract straight down. Okay, this cancels out. That's what we want. Negative 4x to the third plus 6x to the third leaves me with 2x to the third. 12x squared minus 3x squared gives me plus 9x squared. Okay, and then I say, what times x squared will equal 2x to the third? Well, I am going to need a 2, and it's a positive 2, and an x. I also have to bring down my next term, so plus 0x. Don't forget to bring that down because you'll run out of terms here. So then I take 2x times x squared, and I get 2 x to the third power. And I take 2x times negative 2x gives me negative 4x to the second power. And then I take 2x times 1, and that gives me plus 2x. Okay, now we have to subtract the bottom line. So subtract. Now minus a negative becomes a plus, and then minus. Okay, subtracting here, it cancels out. 9x squared plus 4x squared gives you 13x squareds. 0x minus 2x gives you negative 2x. Bring down your last term. So plus 5. Now I say, what times x squared gives you 13x squared? 13. So we say plus 13. I take 13 times x squared, and I get 13x squared. 13 times negative 2x gives me negative 26x. And then 13 times 1 gives me plus 13. Okay, now we have to subtract the bottom line. So minus, this becomes plus because minus a negative is a positive, and then minus. Okay, this cancels out. Negative 2x plus 26x leaves me with 24x. 5, take away 13, gives me negative 8. And this is my remainder. So, how do we write this? It's 3x squared plus 2x plus 13 plus, we write our remainder, 24x minus 8. And it's over what we divided by. X squared minus 2x plus 1. There's your remainder. So 3x squared plus 2x plus 13 plus the remainder of 24x minus 8 over x squared minus 2x plus 1. Wow, that is a mouthful. All right, enjoy. You can do this.